Welcome back, guys, for more Homecoming Morenatsu Revisited. So, last episode, we hung out with Tatsuki for a little bit, got a ticket, rip. And then Juichi, we meet up with him for probably so far the best event in the game. I love the Firefly event. That's just me. I love it, love it, love it. And of course, the following day, we got to see a soccer match and cheered on Satoru. He did awesome with Juichi. Why did I say Juichi? He did awesome with Kyoji. No, Kyoji. Alright, no. But we did hang out with Juichi and Shin at the game, though. Obviously, we missed the boss and everything. It's not fun. But anyways, so let's continue. I can't wait to go through more. So let's continue. We barely catch the bus in time. Fortunately, there aren't a lot of people who are heading to Minasato, so it doesn't take long to jump in and pay the fare. The trip back is relatively silent. Even though we're close friends, sometimes it's hard for Shin and I to come up with things to talk about. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. Did you have fun? Yeah, this is the first time I've seen Kiyoshi play in 5 years. He's gotten a lot better, didn't he? He sure did. And Satoru's a really good soccer player, too. They make a great team. Probably helps that Kyoji's an excellent teacher. I'm gonna head home. Good night, Hiroyuki. Wait! Would you like me to walk with you? That would be nice. My tail swishes behind me. The two of us walk down old familiar roads on our way to his house. You okay? You're kind of quiet. Oh. Sorry. I was just thinking. About what? It's nothing. Never mind. I'm glad we ran into each other earlier. Yeah, it's kind of nice to spend time together, huh? It gets quiet when I say that. I didn't say anything wrong, did I? Thanks for walking me home, Hiro. No problem. I'll see you later, I guess. Yeah. See you later. He opens the gate and silently walks to the large, ornate front door. For a moment, it looks like he wants to turn back and say something, but quickly changes his mind and heads inside. I wish I understood you better, Shin. Hiroyuki. Whoa! I turn around after being startled by the sound of Mr. Amaki's voice. Don't scare me like that. Apologies. I meant no harm. I'm glad to see you and Shin are still good friends. Yeah. Sometimes I wonder about that, though. Thank you for not telling him about me. It's no problem, Mr. Amaki. Glad to help. Excellent. Apologies once again, but I must be going inside now. This is around the time I usually start dinner. Oh! Don't let me stand in the way. Good night, Hiroyuki. Good night, Mr. Amaki. Just like Shin, he walks through the gate and enters the beautiful mansion at the edge of town. Well, it's getting late. Hope Grandma and Grandpa's council meeting went well. I've still got something I need to do this evening, though. I arrive at the old elementary school a little past 7. With the sun setting and lack of children, it feels kind of lonely here. Walking around my old school brings back so many memories. Huh? I recognize 2 figures waiting by the playground. Hiroyuki! You made it! Good evening, Hiro. What are you guys doing here? Konosuke's invited us to this thing he wants to do. He didn't give us any information. Just be there by 7. It's nice to know I'm not dealing with whatever Konosuke has planned alone. I rep behind my head. Well, it's good to see you both. So is it just you two? Yeah. I think Konosuke tried to invite Shin this morning. He probably laughed right in his face, huh? No. It was better than that. He said Shin looked him dead in the eye and slammed the door. Wow. Poor Konosuke. He speaks sarcastically while pulling out his gaming system. Speaking of him, where is he? He told me to be here between 7 and 8. He's not here yet. Really, though, are you surprised? I remember how much everyone's complained about how late he is lately. I guess not? I shrug my shoulders. Still, the least he can do is be here. He invited us after all. He's been this way for a long time now, Yuki. You can't change bad habits that easily. This is the kind of thing you grow out of, not into. Torihiko leans against the swing set while Shun gently sways side to side on one of them. Regardless, it's no excuse. I shy in defeat. At least I have these two here to keep me company while I wait. I walk over to the swing set, swing next to Shun, and sit down. With arms crossed, Tora watches the road for signs of our wayward Tanuki. It's getting pretty late. This better be worth it. That reminds me. Shun, do your parents still have you on that strict curfew? Is this gonna be alright? I'm not a kid anymore, Hiro. Jeez. It's 10 p.m. now. Oh. I try my best to stifle laughter. It proves to be very difficult. Gosh, Shun, aren't you like 17? Your parents should cut you some slack. I turned 18 in July. Gah. You guys even threw me a birthday party. I turned to look at Shun. Wow, where is this coming from? I've never seen him this angry before. Sorry, dude. You need to chill out. You're right. I'm sorry. It's probably nerves. do this all the time now. It's gonna be alright, guys. Whatever Konosuke has planned, we're in this together. Right? Right. Shun still seems off. I reach out and pat him on the back. Oh. Right. Great. With the sun setting, the temperature has gone down quite a bit. There's still a faint warm breeze blowing by my cheek. So... this is gonna be a long night. About 30 minutes passed with us sitting around doing nothing. Come on, Konosuke. Oh, good. You're all here. You're late. Relax. I had to make some final preparations. We've been waiting around for almost an hour. Well, that's kind of your fault, isn't it? I said between 7 and 8, didn't I? Well, if you want to get technical about it. We're all here now, Sue. I'm going home. What? Wait. Tora begins stomping off towards the village. Konosuke runs after him, desperately trying to get him to stop. I'm sorry I made you wait, Torihiko. Not good enough. Tora, please. I said I'm sorry. Tora turns around and looks at Konosuke in the eye. What about Shun and Hiroyuki, huh? They've been here as long as I have. Are you sorry about that, too? Konosuke takes the hint and runs back to us, sitting on the swing set. I'm sorry, guys. I swear, this is going to be worth it. The only thing Shun and I do is stare at the begging Tanuki. Please? I accept your apology. I guess I do too. Konosuke looks so relieved to hear that. You need to work on your tardiness, dude. Alright. What is it you planned for tonight? Shun's breaking curfew for this. I told you, my curfew is 10 now. Didn't you say something about a test of courage, Konosuke? A test of what? That's right. It's an old high school tradition. He then pulls out a flashlight from his pocket. With the click of a switch, he turns it on and holds it beneath his face. Are you ladies ready to get scared? Since I managed to get the three of you, I decided to turn this into a competition. A competition? You're on, Konosuke. Konosuke is visibly hyped up as he begins to explain the rules. Tonight, we're going to explore the school and take pictures of its 7 wonders. Oh, the 7 wonders? I remember that when I used to go here. First, we split into teams of 2. I have a separate camera with me for the other team. For every one of the 7 wonders you find, you get 3 points. Try not to use all the film, though. It's pretty expensive. I chuckle to myself as I think about using my cell phone and its built-in digital camera. I consider pulling it out and using it instead, but I decided to play by Konosuke's rules. We'll meet back here in an hour. When the film develops, The highest scoring team wins. Wait a second. Huh? Did I forget something? On the pictures. What if something weird shows up in one? I'm counting on that. Whoever manages to catch a ghost on film gets 10 points. Konosuke wants to run to scary things tonight. Both Shun and Tora seem to be at a loss for words. So are you telling me this test of courage thing is just an excuse for you to take ghost pictures? No. He says that in a meek voice, which only makes Tora more agitated. I don't want to do anything to do with this crap. You hear me, Konosuke? Lighten up, Tora. You know ghosts aren't real, right? Not to you, Yuki. Torihiko always had an irrational fear of the natural. I remember when we were kids, he was afraid of the shrine because he swore he saw the shrine god one time. Honestly, this sounds like fun. I smile at Konosuke. I'm down for it. Besides, want to be kind of nostalgic wandering around this place again? Thanks for being so open-minded, hero. This is gonna be great. Tora still doesn't look convinced, but Shun seems interested now. What's wrong, Tora? Afraid of a little competition? But I may be afraid of ghosts, but I'm determined to win this. Bring it on, Konosuke! Duh! Even little old Shun is putting Tora to shame. What a scaredy cat. I can't let Shun of all people make me look bad. Tora whispers to himself as he shakes his head. Well, it looks like there's no point in resisting. I'm in too. Awesome. Let's figure out how we're going to split the teams. Who should I team up with? Tora, easy. Tora and I used to team up in games like this all the time when we were kids. To be just like old times. I want to partner up with Torihiko. Oh? Okay then. Thanks, Yuki. She's acting like I just saved his skin or something. Your days are numbered, Tora. Let's do this, Konosuke. Shun's kind of scary when he's in a competitive mood. I pull Tora aside and tell him my plan. Since I'm familiar with the Seven Wonders story, I decide we're going to visit the gym, then the Eastern Stairway, and finally the music room. Hey, wait a second. What? What'd you forget now? There's still one thing I don't understand. If nobody has ever figured out what the seventh wonder is, how are we supposed to find it? We don't even know what we're looking for. That's the thing though, isn't it? I answer Shun instead of Konosuke. This is always my favorite part of the mystery. They say that when you find out what the seventh wonder is, something strange will happen. The popular theory is that even if you find the wonder, you'll forget what it is when you leave. I lower my voice to make the next part sound a little eerie, almost as if it has the power to steal your memories without you ever finding out. I feel a lukewarm, nighttime summer breeze gently caress my cheek. The mood is perfect tonight. I might be getting into this a little too much. Shun stares at me with an eyebrow raised. I scratched behind my ear. The point is, you should be excited to see the seventh wonder. Do I have to spell it out or something? Look, it's just a ghost story. We're looking for something we didn't know we forgot. I scratch under my chin. Even the other wonders have little stories tied to them. Psha! Come on, guys. It's all good fun. Yeah. Get fired up. Oh, I get it now. You realize now you've sealed your fate, don't you? Victory is as good as ours. Come on, Konosuke. Not so fast, Pipsqueak. What makes you think you're gonna win, huh? I got Yuki on my side. We're gonna kick your butt. Good luck with that. I already know what the seventh wonder is. What? Curry? That's cheating, Konosuke. I want to beat them fair and square. I've investigated it thoroughly. It wasn't easy to find, but I have zero doubts. Shut up, Kuri. You're just trying to psych us out, aren't you? Don't take my detective work so lightly. Why do you think I was late tonight, huh? Oh, so now he admits he was late. Ugh. Relax, Tora. Just a bluff. Huh? I'm pretty sure it is, too. I do the same thing. I do that all the time at tournaments. But we've got our teams. So let's just get a move on. We don't have all night. I strike her heroic pose. Uh-huh. Good luck, you two. See you back when we win. Shun bolts for the front door of the school. Whoa! See you guys in an hour. Konosuke runs after him. The camera around his neck swings side to side as his belly jiggles with each step. I look at Torihiko. He doesn't seem that into this. Hey, don't worry. I give him a thumbs up. I've got a plan, remember? Yeah. I gently grab him by the arm and start leading him to the school's entryway. Headless basketball player. The story goes that one night a teacher working night duty came to investigate noises in the gym. When he looked in, he saw a student practice free throws. He sighed in relief at first, but as he was closing the door, it occurred to him that there shouldn't be any students around at that hour. He carefully walked into the gym and called out to the student. As the student turned around, the teacher saw that they had no head. In its place was a slowly rotating basketball. The teacher screamed out in terror when he looked down at the ball the student was practicing with and saw it was their head. He said it looked at him with a broad smile and laughed. He stumbled over as he ran for the door. When he looked back, the student was gone. Nobody believed the teacher when he told the tale, but it's been passed down as legend ever since. I lead the way through the hall, out a side door to the gym. I glance inside the gym. Looks like everything's clear. So there's no ghosts in there? I feel Tora's big hands wrap around my arm. Torihiko, let me go! You're grabbing my arm too tight. I'm losing circulation. I have to violently shake my hand free from his clawed clutches. Sorry. Are we done yet? Gosh, what a scaredy cat. I roll my eyes at him and smile. Just let me take a picture, alright? The moment I let the camera rest around my neck, Torihiko's hands find their way around my arm again. Ow! Dude, what's up with you tonight? Oh, you know. Stuff. I stare at him. Nah, you're not getting off that easy. You're scared, aren't you? I'm not scared. You are. Yep, I'm totally shaking my boots. That's why I'm gripping your arm so tight. That's why I'm gripping your arm so tight it's gonna fall off. He takes the hint and lets go, though the expression he's making implies he'd rather not. I don't like this. Something about it doesn't feel right. I'll take a few steps away, then face him, with hands on my hips. Doesn't that mean you're scared? I told you I'm not scared. I feel like I'm intruding in something I shouldn't be, that's all. Mm-hmm. Sure. Ugh. Why won't you believe me? We don't have time to be scared, man. Do you want to be Konosuke or not? I guess you got a point. That seemed to do the trick. If there's one thing I know Tora hates, it's having Konosuke gloat about something to his face. The Staircase of Doom. I always thought the name was cheesy, but the legend behind it is no joke. They say these stairs are connected to a mysterious otherworldly plane. Several students have allegedly disappeared over the years climbing them. Witnesses say they weren't paying attention till they realized their friend never made it to the second floor with them. There's a mirror that hangs, overlooking the stairway. Technically, it was put there to allow the teachers to make sure students were goofing off on the stairs, but sometimes evil things can become attached to the most innocuous of objects. The reports vary. Some claim to have walked through the mirror and saw the underworld. Others have encountered hideous versions of themselves, leaping out to chase them. It's a good thing very few classes were held in this near-forgotten section of the school. I lead the way to the next destination, the Eastern Staircase. So... Gah! Ghost! Calm down, Tora. I have to cover my ears as he screams. It was just a crow outside. I knew that. I roll my eyes in annoyance. Gah! Damn it! Torihiko's been cowering behind me the whole way. Forgot how bad he is with scary things. Well, we're here. Yeah. You ready to climb up? I guess. You know, I remember not being able to watch horror movies with him. He'd always chicken out and hide behind the couch. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Truth be told, the fact he's so scared right now is kind of putting me on edge. That and the numbing pain coming from my arm again. Tora, let me go! Jeez. Sorry. We made it to the top, so stop worrying. I look back down the stairs and aim the camera carefully. I have to take a picture now. Without realizing it, I managed to get the old mirror overlooking the stairway in the shot. Could have sworn. No. It was just a trick of the light. That should do it. I turned back to Torihiko. What? The mirror. Yeah, I didn't mean to angle the flash like that. Sorry. There's something else in the mirror. Gah! Huh? Well, looking back to look at the mirror, I'm knocked to the floor as Tora runs past me down the hall. Hey! Ow! Looking up, I see nothing out of the ordinary. Just some sucker of a fox laying on the floor, dumbfounded. Stand up once more and began walking down the hall where Tora ran. Torihiko! Where'd you go? I spot a shivering tail peeking out from around the corner. There was something behind you in the mirror. You saw it, didn't you? Man, he's completely lost it. I purposefully grin and laugh at him. Dude, you're seeing things. How scared you are. Your brain is just filling in the blanks. Give him a thumbs up and wink. That's how all paranormal sightings happen. Stop mocking me, Yuki. I know what I saw. He grabs me and puts me into a headlock. Ow! Uncle! Uncle! Shut up! Say you're sorry. Managed to adjust my head to cry out. Sorry, Tora. I won't make fun of you again. He gives one last squeeze before letting me go. I fall to my knees, gasping for air. I'm not crazy, man. I told you something weird was going on. Look, I'd believe you more if you weren't such a scary cat, Torihiko. I'm not scared, damn it. It's adorable how panicked he is. And yet he still tries to deny it. Let's just get out of here. This little game of Konosuke isn't worth it. Oh, come on. We've almost made it to the music room. I point down the hall. Stick it out a little longer. We can win this. Fine. As we approach the music room, I hear a repetitive sound coming out from the darkness. Tora freezes in place. For once, I do the same. What the? I think that's a metronome? Where are you going? I carefully move closer, looking around the corner to see the door to the music room is slightly open. The shapeless musician. They say that nights like these is when a malevolent spirit appears in the music room. Nobody knows where it came from or what its purpose is. But if you hear the metronome playing when the room should logically be empty, like now, you're doomed. You'll be bewitched by the sound, forcing you to come closer. Eventually you'll start to hear what sounds like someone playing the piano. And when you finally reach the door, I'm snapped out of it when I feel familiar hands wrap around my arm, cutting off circulation again. We're not going in there, are we? I don't know. I still need a picture of it. Hero, do you have a death wish or something? There's no such thing as ghost, Torihiko. Well, let's just head back. It's not worth it. Then we let Konosuke and Shun win. I'll admit, this is starting to freak me out. It's all happening just like the legend said it would. Tora's silence tells me he'd rather not admit defeat to those two, so I press on. Carefully. The sound gets clearer the closer I get to the door. Without a doubt, that's the sound of a metronome. But it's in the middle of the night. On summer vacation. There's no way someone left it on accidentally without anyone noticing. I grip the camera hanging from my neck with my sweaty palms. I can feel Torihiko hiding behind me, holding onto my shirt. We stand huddled next to each other by the music room door. I muster up the courage to peer into the opening. Ah! Gah! Hi, guys. I follow the floor with Tora below me. The door creaks open, revealing a familiar face illuminated by a flashlight. Did I scare ya? Konosuke giggles to himself and offers his hand to pick me up. Konosuke! Why, you little... Tora leaps up from behind me and puts Konosuke into a headlock. Ow! Tora, that hurts! Let me go! Shut up! I can't breathe! Konosuke gasps out and reaches for me again. Hiro, help me! I shrug my shoulders. Nah, I'm gonna let Tora have his way with you for that. With my hands behind my head, I mimic the way Konosuke winks. After a bit, Tora decides to let him go. Konosuke rubs his head and groans. Oh. That's what you get for stupid pranks, dude. Exactly. My head. If I was a ghost, I'd definitely haunt you. While cursing us out, Konosuke staggers over to the metronome and turns it off. The school falls silent again. Where's Shun? Isn't he supposed to be with you? Eh? Oh, I told him to wait for me downstairs. Wait, so you left Shun alone in a ghost-infested school at night? Relax. Shun can handle it. He's far less of a scaredy cat than you. Gah! So you left him behind so you could scare us? Yeah. Ugh, let's get this over with already. Yeah, it's almost been an hour. We should head downstairs too. I'll lead the way. Oh, no you don't! You're not getting off that easy. I can't hear you. Jeez, that guy. I turn back to Tora and wave for him to follow. Right now, I'm just ready to get out of here. Without grabbing my shirt this time, Tora follows closely behind me. We catch up to Konosuke at the bottom of the stairs. What took you guys so long? I have to hold back Tora once again. The three of us continue on towards the entryway. The way we're lined up following each other reminds me of those old mystery cartoons we used to watch when we were kids. Aw, come on, Tora. You can't tell me you weren't having fun, right? We're not having any fun, right, Yuki? Well, you can't be serious. It was quite the thrill, don't you think? That's what I admire about you, Hiro. You've always got an open mind. What's that supposed to mean? Oh. Tora smiles at Konosuke as he makes a fist and punches it into the other hand with a slap. Nothing at all. It's alright to have a crazy night once in a while, you know? Our old school isn't the place for that kind of thing. Point taken. Next time we'll do this at the shrine. Gah! And this is what... Will you two just shut up already? Without realizing it, I walk into the entryway with the other two behind me. I glance around looking for Shun. Okay, Shun, we made it back. He's not here. Shun, where are you? Konosuke, I thought you said... Huh? I turn around to ask the shifty Tanuki, but he's nowhere to be seen. Konosuke? Wait, what? Where'd he go? What's up, Yuki? Tora's made his way to the opposite side of the room, leaning against the front desk. I can't find Konosuke. Peh. I bet the ghost finally got him. Serves him right. I hear a noise coming from underneath the desk. He turns around to investigate. Gah! Boo! Haha! Did we scare ya? They emerge from behind the desk. I stare in awe. How did he manage to get across the room without us noticing? Again? You disgust me, Kuri. Whoa, that's not the response I expected. What did you think was gonna happen? It's the second time you've done that tonight. What do you mean? Second time? I'll fix this. I'm gonna make you the seventh wonder, you little... Tora starts climbing over the table to get at Konosuke. Wah! Protect me, Shun! Huh? Oh, what? He grabs him to use as a living shield. Hey, leave Shun out of this. I let out a long, frustrated sigh. Why can't you save this crap for tomorrow or something? Fine. Phew. Thanks for the save, hero. I swear, what am I gonna do with these guys? Ours should be up by now. We should get going. Right. After a short while, we reach the crossroads where we used to say goodbye to each other after school. Alright, I guess this is it. Yep. I'll see you guys tomorrow afternoon. Let's meet in front of the candy store so we can check out the pictures, okay? Sounds like a plan to me. I can't wait to develop the film. Go jump off a cliff. What? See you tomorrow, Hiro and Shun. In spite of everything, I had a great time. Thanks for the fun, guys. See you tomorrow. See everyone later. Everyone starts heading off in different directions. Everyone except... He sits on the low stone wall, kicking a small hole in the dirt beneath him as his feet sway. Everything okay, Tora? What? You're still here, Yuki? I nod while taking a seat next to him on the wall. Yeah, guess I have a lot on my mind, too. What's up? A lot of things. I shake my head trying to gather my thoughts. I keep thinking about how even though I've been gone 5 years, everything still feels the way I left it. You and Konosuke fighting, Shun always wanting to fit in. This was probably the closest we've seen to reliving our glory days, you know? I wouldn't exactly call this glorious. You always act so tough and in control. Until the spooky stuff starts. I wink at him. Then you suddenly become nothing more than a harmless kitty cat. Instead of the denial response I expected, he simply goes quiet. You think I'm a coward, huh? Yeah? I didn't say that. He shakes his head. You didn't need to. It's been written all over your face the whole night. My face starts burning red. But He jumps off the wall and stands facing down the road. I may have changed on the outside, but I guess I haven't changed much on the inside. Tora? He pulls out a hand, offering to help me off the wall. I'm sorry about tonight, Yuki. I didn't mean to put you through all that. It's okay, dude. I grab the hand, returning once more to my feet. You know I like that about you, right? He shakes his head. The thing is, I don't. I want to be stronger than this, man. I want to be reliable. I can't do that if I'm always hiding from my fears. I stand with both my hands on my hips. What are you trying to say? When I say that, he turns to look at me. Hiroyuki, I want you to teach me how to handle scary things. When you get the chance, let's hang out and watch a bunch of scary movies together. And don't let me hide behind the couch. Yeah, that's it. That's what I want. What a silly tiger. That sounds like fun. I'm totally down for it. You are? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, we'll have to do it sometime before I leave. Sound like a plan? Well, I still have all my homework to finish. When have you ever cared about your homework, dude? You better get on it then. There's not much time. I strike a pose. Basha! If you get it all done quickly, we can spend the rest of my vacation watching scary movies. What? I brush off my pants and start walking for home. Good night, Tora. See you tomorrow. Gotta get back before my grandparents start worrying about me. Alright. Good night, Yuki. He waves at me and walks in the opposite direction. I've taken a few steps and stop to look behind me. Tora's shoulders seem to droop as he walks, hands stuffed in his pockets. His tail nearly drags along the ground. Something tells me that wasn't all he wanted to say. I let out a long yawn as I sit between my grandparents watching the news. This is Haruka Watanabe with your morning news update. Grandma and Grandpa stare transfixed on the white tiger anchor woman on screen. There's something oddly familiar about her, but I can't quite put my thumb on it. Oh, that's right. She's the one who ran that deep investigative report on the criminal underbelly of Osaka a few years ago. Oh. Peh. Women and their cooking. Grandpa gets up from the seat and walks into the kitchen. It looks like the Anchor Woman is doing a segment on rural recipes. I'm sure if she came to Minasato, she'd have more than enough material to work with. Toriko's dad used to be a famous chef after all. Hiroyuki, could you get that for me? Okay, Grandma. I get up from the sofa and rush the phone in the in the hallway. Out of the corner of my eye, I can see Grandpa munching on some leftovers from breakfast. Yeah, there's no way he was going to pick up the phone. Hello, this is Nishimura. Ah, good morning, Hiroyuki. Kyoji, what's up? I saw your game yesterday. You guys looked awesome. Thank you. I thought I saw a familiar face in the crowd. Mikazuki said you and, Kuroi, I think that's how you pronounce it, Kuroi? Yeah? It's like a mouthful. Like, as you're doing, like, two vowels at once, it's weird. Like, Kuroi, 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 I don't know. I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments are probably gonna, like, pronounce it correctly for me, so, bye! Anyways, we're there. Thank you for showing up. So, are you free for lunch today? Sure, I was just thinking about what I wanted to do today. I hear a clap on the other side. Excellent. If you find yourself downtown, why don't you stop by at the Ryman? Mrs. Tono is having a celebration party for Sotaro and I. Really? That sounds amazing. I'll totally be there. Great. The party starts at noon. We'll see you then. Thanks, Kyoji. See you later. Wow, I didn't expect that. I'll actually get the chance to congratulate them in person. Did so well yesterday. It's a shame the bus schedule is so wonky. Hey, Grandma? Yes, dear? I'm heading out now. A couple of my friends are having a party at the Ryman, and they just invited me. Oh, another party so soon? You're quite a busy young man lately, aren't you? Huh? Don't put it that way, Grandma. You're gonna make me blush. Yeah, so don't worry about making me any lunch today. I rub behind my head in embarrassment. That's too bad. I was just about to try this steak and vegetable rice bowl recipe. The mere mention of what I had yesterday triggers an involuntary stomach movement. But thank you. I'm sure it would have been delicious. I return to my room, preparing myself for the Ryman. Walking down the road again to the Ryman. Jeez, it wasn't even a week ago yet when we had my welcoming party. Talk about deja vu. Although this time, we're having lunch instead of dinner. That counts as different, right? I get some strange looks as I'm passing by. What? It's common to think about these things, isn't it? Soon the nostalgic red paper lanterns enter my view. With slight hesitation, I walk through the front door and into the restaurant. Hiroyuki! Glad you could make it. Hi, Kyoji. Before I can finish entering the lobby, Kyoji greets me and waves for me to follow. Sure, I can prepare something like that, but it'll cost you. Taro's mom stands at the front counter talking to Pops. Poor Miss Tono. Mrs. Tono. Looks like she's trying to order something special for us. I should probably help her out when I get the chance. Can we make it just a little bit then? Jeez, I wonder wonder if she can actually afford something like this. Kyoji claps his hands together and calls out to the others who are already here. Good news, everyone. Hiroyuki managed to make it. I rub behind my right ear while my tail switches gently. Whoa! Thanks for coming, Mr. Nishimura. Juichi nods his head at me. Nishimura. Foo. Couldn't resist having lunch today, could you? And Shin cuts in, too, with his biting sarcasm. Hey guys! It's good to see everyone again. Don't just stand there, Hiroyuki. Take a seat. Oh, right. Who should I sit with? Looking around, it's kind of strange. There's so few of us right now. Maybe I'll ask Kyoji? An unusual twist. Kyoji is sitting alone, keeping an eye on Mrs. Tono, while everyone else mingles. Hey, Kyoji. Ah, did you want to sit by me? Go ahead. He pulls out a seat next to him and invites me over. I graciously bow to him. This is a nice little get-together. Who's all showing up? He pauses for a moment, wondering what to say. It's no big deal. I know our schedules don't match up today. Mrs. Tono really wanted to celebrate our victory, though, so I did my best inviting our friends. Tatsuki's busy with work. He usually doesn't get off until late in the afternoon, so I completely understand his situation. Plus, he wouldn't be able to resist the temptation to drink. I feel a bead of sweat coming from my forehead. Yeah, it's probably for the best Tatsuki sets this one out. Torihiko's assisting his father this morning, and the Kodoris are having a family meeting right now, so Shun can't make it. Last I heard, Konosuke was making a special trip out to Kazunari. I think it was to develop pictures for something. Yeah, I think I know what it's for. Tora, Shun, and I went ghost hunting with him last night. Really? That's unexpectedly brave of you, Hiro. Hey, it's all fun and games, right? Don't make that face, Hiroyuki. It's not a problem. Still, it would have been nice to get everyone together again. Say, where's Koya? He has to work in Kazunari. I'm not surprised he couldn't make it, but I invited him anyway. Hey, don't talk about me like that. I'm standing right here. Eerily on cue, Koya walks around the corner into the restaurant to greet us. Koya, you made it! Mr. Aotsuki. Yeah. See, I don't like the names. I don't really like the names with like the two vowels together because it gets me. It's like Aotsuki. Bleh. I'm not good with Japanese, as you can tell. Thanks for coming. Had to pull a few strings to do this, but here I am. Yo, Koya. Yo, Hiroyuki. Congratulations on the win, by the way, Kyoji. Sorry I couldn't see it. That's not a problem. You can't help it if you have to work. Yeah. Still hesitant to talk about the job, I see. Oh, I see. Some more of you have shown up. Mrs. Tono joins the rest of us while carrying a stack of menus. Man, is she always this stressed out? So sorry, I didn't mean it that way. She shakes slightly while placing the menus on the table near our group. It's nice to see Satoru's made so many friends here. Practically covering her face, she takes a seat close to me and Kyoji. Are you alright, Mrs. Tono? I just didn't expect so many of you. I'm feeling kind of bad about this now. I remember Kyoji mentioning a while ago that Taro's family isn't particularly well off. This is probably going to cost them a lot of money. Maybe I'll offer to pay for my meal. I'm sorry, Mrs. Tono. I'm more than happy to pay for myself. I'm glad to be here supporting my friends. Without warning, I hear a loud sound under the table. She looks at me, face strangely serious after the way she's been acting. Nonsense! I would never expect such a thing from you. But this is a party. Don't hold back. She stands up again and addresses the rest of the group. Everyone, please feel free to order whatever you'd like on the menu. It's my treat. Then she starts walking toward the bathroom. Jeez. I mean, I get what she's trying to do, but that doesn't make me feel any better. This isn't going to be a problem, is it? Don't worry about it. She's been this way for as long as I've known her. It hasn't been easy for Taro and his mom after Mr. Tono died. The two of us are talking in a low whisper. Yeah, he told me everything about it. Kyoji looks at me in surprise. I nod as if confirming it to him. Taro mentioned people constantly knocking. Let's not discuss it here. He claps his hands together and yells out to everyone. You heard, Mrs. Tono. Don't hold back. Let's enjoy the party. I smile at Kyoji as I look down at the open menu in front of me. I'll just order something simple today. There's no need to have everything extravagant after all. Well, it looks like everyone's finished eating. Feels just like my welcoming party. This is probably a good chance to sit down with someone and talk to them some more. Ah, damn it! Kyoji and Satoru, you can't talk to them. Okay. I really don't get much time with Koya, so let's talk to Koya. Yo, Koya, we should talk some more. Yo, Hiroyuki. Can't get enough of me, I see. Hey, it's not like that. I have a hard time hiding my embarrassment as I pull up a chair across from him. You're looking especially red today. Shut up, Koya. So, what do you want to talk about? That's a good question. Oof. Come on, hero. It's just Koya. You're good at this whole conversation thing. We're really making progress here. Fine, if you don't want me to sit with you, you could have just said something. That's not what I meant. How does it feel to be on the receiving end, bro? Take a deep breath and sink down to my chair. I'll admit, making conversation isn't one of my strengths. I know what you mean. I didn't expect that response. Look at him with a curious expression. How so? I'm not exactly great at conversations either, in case you couldn't tell. Really? You always seemed great at it. Plus, you always have girls after you, if what I'm hearing is correct. Give a slight wink at him. Yeah. There's only so much of that I can take before it gets annoying. I like it when the person I'm talking to keeps me on my toes. My heart skips a beat. Is he referring to me? That explains why you like to tease us a lot. You see right through me, hero. We both laugh together at our silly conversation. This is fun. We haven't had a chance to hang out like this in a long time. I know. It's nice having you back. Things haven't been quite the same for me since you left. It's been that way for everyone now. I think out of all of us, I'm the one who's changed the least. Yeah, I like that. You're still the same old Hiroyuki I knew from back then. I'm I'm glad at least that much has stayed the same. It's too bad you missed Kyoji's game yesterday. It was a lot of fun hanging out with Juichi and Shin while we watched. I can't help it. My job takes priority over the fun stuff. You said you'd tell me about your job later. Does this qualify as later? Really? You want to hear about it now? If you don't mind, of course. Alright. It's nothing special. I got a job working at a music store in Kazunari. Oh, that's quite fitting, actually. Thanks. Don't mention it to anyone else, though. I'm trying to not make a big deal out of it. Why? Oof. I just walked right into that one. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Okay. If you're happy with your job, then I'm happy for you. Thanks, Hiro. How are your parents? I'm surprised they let you get a job this young. Wow, he's being unusually quiet right now. Koya? My parents are fine with it. They just need a little convincing. I had a feeling that was what happened. You're lucky you have you're such a persuasive guy, Koya. Yeah. Starts looking around the room, almost as if he's trying to find a way out of the conversation. Maybe I should bring up something more comfortable? By the way, you never told me the kind of music you like to play. You're right, I don't think I did. I play mostly rock music right now, though I didn't start out that way. I used to play a ton of folk songs. I even know a few in English if you'd like to hear them someday. That'd be cool. Say, I don't remember you playing an instrument before I moved away. Did you pick up a guitar after I left? Yeah, it wasn't that long after. What made you start learning? Was there a girl whose attention you were trying to get? I wink at Koya while nodding my head. I'll admit, it's pretty nice being attractive to the ladies. I've had my fair share of girlfriends over the year, but it's not really the reason I started learning. Oh? Yeah. Do you know what a busker is, Hiro? You're so uncultured. Hey, I'm not a music person. Basically, a busker is a street performer. They're the guys who play their instruments in public places for tips. Oh, that's what they're called? We have a ton of them in Osaka. They're all really good at it, too. I know. Well, there's one guy in Kazunari who plays all the time. After I had an argument with my dad, I just took a walk. Along the way, I ran into this guy sitting on the street corner playing the most beautiful song I'd ever heard. I sat and listened. I lost track of time, but I'm pretty sure I was there for a few hours. I ended up going out to see that busker every day after school. Gave me something to do while I waited for the bus. Eventually, I gathered up the courage to ask him for a lesson. I was surprised at how quickly he said yes. I guess it helped that I was a regular watcher of his. Wow, that's awesome. For a long time, I wanted to be a street performer just like him. I got pretty good at it over the years. That's how I met one of my bandmates, Keisuke. I see. Though playing on the street corners doesn't seem like the best way to make a name for yourself. My thoughts exactly. Keisuke asked if I wanted to start a band with him. He said he saw a lot of potential in my guitar playing. Ah, so the real reason comes at. You're doing this because you want to be famous, aren't you? Guilty as charged. I'm not gonna lie, it would be amazing to finally become a rock star. I think I have a chance at it. You're gonna have to play for me sometime. I'd be your #1 fan. Huh. Thanks. I think I told you this already, but my band has a concert coming up toward the end of the month. Oh yeah, I think you said something about it at the welcoming party. It's a Battle of Bands event. There's supposed to be some record label people in attendance, so it's a chance for us to get discovered. I'm really looking forward to it. If we manage to pull this off, we'll probably be on our way to stardom. Wow, that's crazy. I wouldn't miss it for the world, Koya. Totally gonna be there to see your big break. Thanks, Hiro. It's nice to know someone has my back for once. I rub the back of my head. That wink never fails to get my heart racing. Koya and I continue talking for a while. It's nice getting the chance to reconnect with one of my old friends in a relaxed environment. Alright, so I'm going to end it off here. Okay, so fortunately, because I played the OG, I do remember the Ghost event, so that wasn't too shocking, but it's actually kind of nice starting to see some development from Koya. That's actually why I wanted to pick him, because that was the one character I never really got to talk to yet, so it was really nice getting a little bit of development from him. He's still trying to be a rock star, and I love it. We're all supporting Koya. But yeah, no, I actually really like, how much this game is kind of going out of its way to really, like, show, at least from what I remember, I think that, it was pretty obvious that Tora liked you, but it's interesting how we get, like, these little bits and pieces of moments with Tora and Hiro, where it seems like Tora's just ready to be like, alright, I gotta say something, and it doesn't come out, and it gets awkward, and yeah, even though he makes it pretty obvious by wearing a love shirt, Hiroyuki's pretty dense, so, well, Tora, you'll get to it on your birthday, I feel like, so, next time, guys, we'll continue August 7th, I think August 7th is on its way to being done. I think there's probably another quick event because it's already sunset. But, or is it sunset? It's probably afternoon. Anyways, oh yeah, it's 4 p.m. It just literally says it right there. Anyways, so next time we'll continue August 7th, maybe hop into August 8th. Until then, guys, I will see you guys next time. Bye!